Good morning, good evening, good whatever it is in your part of the world. Welcome to my channel, and we're up to finishing page 2. If you haven't seen, where have you been? Page 1. This is page 1 with a pocket and a flap and a flap and a pocket and a pocket and a pocket. That's right, we forgot to glue this, didn't we? Glue it now. Okay. Where did my pin cushion go? I'll just fix this up while we wait for people to pop in. Hi, Leah. Hi, Beth. How are you? I'm just fixing my unglued bit here. So just showing you what we did in the first couple of weeks quickly. Flap, 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 pocket, pocket, and pocket. And this one folds out this way. All right, that was page 1. Hi, Judy. Hi, Jen. And page 2 is what we're going to finish today. So that was this gatefold. I put her on this page. We have a belly band on this page, and that's as far as we got. That's as far as we got. Oh, and a pocket on the back. Pocket on the back. So, I'm glad you're loving it. I'm loving it too. Flying by the seat of my pants is how I love to create. No plan, just do it. Drives other people nuts, but hey, welcome to my head. Welcome to my head. Why is that so light and washed out? Is that better? Let me turn this light on. Hi, Casey. No problemo. So yeah, that's as far as we got. So we're going to finish page 2 up, and we're going to start on page 3. So there's not a lot to do on this one. We're just going to add a couple of corner pockets here, full-size corner pockets, and might just whack a pocket on this one. As I said, we're going to come back and finish all the pages. It's just getting the construction done. So let's cut a corner pocket for here. So you need a piece of paper that size. That's too small, of course. Actually, that's pretty good because that's where the knife needs to be bigger. Okay. Let's cut this. Hi, Patty. How are you? I'll give you the measurement in a second. Oh, goodness me. Sorry. Take your C6 tablets right now. Goodness sake. It's all going to shit this early in the game. Hi, call me glitter. I love glitter. Love it. All right, so you want a piece that is, I've got a ruler here somewhere. You know how I love to measure. That is just under 6, 5 and 5/8, 7/8, sorry, by 8 and 8 1/4. And we're going to cut that diagonally, and that'll give us our 2 corner pockets. I have no need of help to cause mayhem on any of my lives, but it's always welcome. Okay. That will give me two corner pockets. Why is this so washed out today? Dang. Casey, this is repeat. Grab paper, same size as your page, and cut it diagonally. How's that? Hi, Marianne. Let's ink it with, where's my, can't find my brown. Someone stole my brown. Here it is. Stop looking. Found it. Hi, Flo. Thanks. Yeah, give me the thumbs up. Listen to Flo. You get cranky if you don't listen to her. You don't want cranky people. I know, right? Professional here. Always professional. The paper girl is from my digital. It is actually from, because I'm naughty, it's from the second part of Turquoise Boho, which I haven't released yet because I'm really slack at actually editing stuff. Love making them, hate editing them, but when I finish this online course, which is doing my head in, I'll get back onto editing stuff. All right, so as usual, because we're doing a pocket, we probably want to put in some paper first. So let's find some paper somewhere. Somewhere. Hi, Carrie. I'm glad your power's back on and you could join. So need to cover. One day I'm going to do a live. This is the top of my wish list. I'm going to do a live where I don't freaking lose something 5 minutes in. Goodness. Monday. Will it happen? So I'm glad everyone who lost power is back in. Where's Lindy? She lost power too. I'm going to have to tidy my desk in one moment because I'm going to have a huge craft lunch in a moment, and it's not going to be pretty, and there could be swearing. We don't want that live. Are you all caught up now, Casey? Of course you are, because you're so efficient. Sure, I just cleaned that nozzle. Did I not just clean that? So there's been so many lives to watch lately. Everyone's getting in on the live bandwagon. It's getting hard to watch them all. Jen, you must be having a hard time. Oh dear, it's so funny. Hi Shay, thanks for coming. Where'd my pockets go? That's one pocket. There's the other one. See? Just one live where I don't lose something. Just one. That would be just so good. It's not even long enough. Goodness me. It looks like we're going to have to put something fancy down the bottom. The beauty of doing things on the fly. Hi, Maddie. Who else? Patty, Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for coming. I hope you didn't end your live because of me. But thanks for coming. Chaos already. We've just started. Hi, Yolanda. Thanks for coming. Something pretty to put down the bottom. Cover up my mistake. How about some of this? Some of this will be fine. Look at that. Like it was made for it. They're pretty, aren't they, Yolanda? They're my favourite colours. Favourite. like it was meant to be. Come back and fix that again later. Okay. So we need a pocket on this side. So we need something to cover that one. Sure, you can have my accent. Would you like me to teach you the lingo? You haven't been around long enough to learn the lingo, have you? So, if you're making along with me with this Lapbook, I asked you last week to print off 6 of the same image. That's going to go on page 3 when we've finished page 2 here. So you need to hang around, and if you didn't, race off now and print your 6 images. The same, all the same. And you want them as least as wide as the page. All will become clear as mud soon. No, it's not, Jen. You need to stay right here where you are. There's homework, always homework. Because, you know, you want to make along. You've got to watch the whole video and get the homework. Upside down, Miss Jane. Is that upside down? It's upside down. Wow, measured that well. Not. There'll be some trimming happening. Well, guess you will be making with dog poo then, Yolanda. Goodness me. Get over there. And second pocket. Betcha that's a medium you've never actually worked with, Yolanda. Hey. Dog poo. Yum. Okay, pocket on each of those. We've got a belly band here, and I think I'm just going to leave this one blank for now because I really haven't decided what I want to put on it yet. We'll come back to it. Pocket, pocket. I suppose I should put a piece of this on to make it all look the same. It's going to have more on it. Needs more. It's very plain. Not me. But we will fix it. We will fix it. Okay, so that's page 3 done. Two done. How many pages have we done? 2. This one, this one, this one. This one. Okay, 1 and 2 are finished. 1 Hang on 1 second. 1 second. I've got my dog at the groomers and she's calling me, so messaging me. So just 1 moment, uno momento. Yay, welcome. I'm just talking to my dog groomer. Just give me a second. Something not right here. Cut off an ear or something. She's not messaging me back. Goodness me. No pouting. I'm coming. Oh, it's all right. She's just taking longer than she should to finish her, so she didn't want me to come early. Wasn't going to come early anyway. No. I'm coming back. Give me 1 moment. Just kidnapping someone. Hold on. Oops, wrong person. Things are going well here, I'm telling you. Okay, back. Caught up now. The dog's fine. She's just running behind time. She didn't want me to come at 11. I wasn't going to be there at 11 anyway. So, okay, so page 1, flat, pocket, pocket, pocket. Page 2 is the gatefold. Flap, side pocket, belly band. Haven't decided. And a belly band on that side as well. So that's where we're up to. Page 1, page 2, construction done. Righty. So we'll put that aside and that can get ready to put in our book. This is how it goes in. Remember, you've got this sleeve that goes right through, that slides onto the binding system that we made. If you haven't seen all those videos, go to my playlist and you'll see the first few videos. So that is page 1 and 2 finished. Well, the construction is finished. Base page 3. Hi, Pam. Not likely, Miss Glitter. What did Flo say? Yes, they do. Jen, I just sent you the link if you want to come up and read chat for me so I don't miss any questions. That would be nice. Please, please. promise not to call you a live tart for at least a day. Please. I said please. Okay, let me just find my bits because I had a craft lunch and everything fell down. Oh, I won't have to put you on camera, just your voice will do. Thank you. Hi. Let's just get her off. Hello, hello. Are you here?
Okay. I think so. I just have to get to the comments. I'm on my phone, so.
Hi. All right, so base page 3 is what we're going to do right now. And for that, we're making a waterfall.
Flo likes fun.
And we're making a waterfall with a little bit of difference because it will look like one image. That's why you needed 6. So you needed 6 pages, base pages cut at 6 by 6 and scored at 1/2 inch to give you your waterfall. All right. So we're going to.
So Marianne is going to be joining Diane tomorrow night. Flo, that's Happy Paper People with Marianne.
Yes, so that's for the Use It or Lose It tomorrow night.
I'm hiding in the background, Carrie. Diane sent me the link while I was in chat and YouTube.
Yeah. I don't want to miss any comments or questions.
I've been tasked with reading the chat shenanigans.
Or insult. Can't miss an insult.
Empty Nest Scrapper. I don't know your name, Empty Nest, but I think it's funny. Who is it?
Maddie.
Well, she says her dog is the Tasmanian devil. He was rejected by Petco and they had to find a private groomer.
That's funny. Okay, so you pop your first one on, centered, with a little gap at the top.
Shay's making cookies, I think.
And then your second one butts up against that. But it may not be exactly the same because you want them to be straight. And I never cut anything straight, but we will cover up the gap with some pretty washi tape.
So when you're out of control, Flo, do we just stick you out in the rain? She said she's not as wild as a dog.
See, imperfections because I can't cut straight, but once you put them down, they will be fine. You have the capability of covering the messes up. That's Jen, Fiddly Bit Jen, also known as the
Now.
Well, no, I wasn't allowed to say that, was I? The live.
You promised.
The lovely live follower person.
Oh, somebody keeps talking about cookies and I'm having a fasting day. Come on now.
Someone was talking about fudge earlier and I still haven't broken my fast, so it's just not fair.
Well, I'll just enjoy them in spirit. Oh, this is the second time you've been asked the question, when do you think you will release these papers?
The second one, as soon as I finish this online course, I've got a whole heap of, there's probably 7 digitals that I've got to get edited, including a collab with the lovely Jen here.
Marianne, you naughty woman. She says, okay, so Flo says, at Jen Katie Philly Bits, are we hearing your voice? Neat. Well, yes, you are hearing my voice. And then Marianne says, tonight she's talking with her voice. You should hear her when she starts talking with her ... I don't even know what that means.
Me either. No idea.
This is not cannibal time. Step away from the cookie. Oh, funny.
Hello, Ma, you gorgeous woman. Are you stealing the cookies? Hi, Jenny G.
Marianne just did the video tonight on the release of the papers that she got a hold of in order to sell the Timmy papers that were just re-released from the vault. Yeah. They're so beautiful. So beautiful.
She had one 8x8, lonely 8x8, and it didn't have a 12x12 with it. And I said, my budget extends to the 12x12 that you don't have. Okay, so we've got our waterfall made, and this piece here is going to get glued at the bottom, and it will have a magnet and that will hold it all together. But I'm still thinking I might make this shorter, so it just catches. And I'm thinking I may not even use it. Grab that. Just told you I'm on the fly here. Oh, bug just fell out onto my toe. It's not nice. All right, so waterfall is made.
Barbara's here.
Hi, Barbara, Barbara.
Thanks a lot.
2 different images that I want to use. I haven't made up my mind, so some help would be appreciated.
Now, what is it that you're... Oh, you haven't decided which picture to use?
I haven't decided which image. So this will, of course, have decoration down the side. This image, 1, or this image, 2.
I like number 1, and I like number 1 with the blue on the side without the decoration. It's very striking.
Yeah, there will be some glittery bits on them.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with glittery bits. I'm going to put
gems and stuff, gems and things. So
they are very pretty. Okay, Casey.
I think I'm going to go with this one. So you will have, I'm just going to put that one aside because I didn't cut this the right way. So your 6 images needed to be roughly the size of the whole page, maybe a little bit smaller, so that they look like this. And then to make this the whole image, you start with the bottom page. And
Flo says we all look so harmless from the outside.
maybe.
Don Marie says you chose correctly, Di.
Oh, thank you.
In her very Jedi wisdom voice.
Thank you.
So, is that a question, Glitter? How do you make pictures? These I think are just prints that
So
prints, Diane.
these are part of my digital, and I just print that same picture, 2 to a page. So I add the image, say I want it 2 to a page, and I print 6 of them, which gives me 3 pages of 2 prints, which gives me 6 images, if that makes sense. And we're going to glue that on centrally. So you're going to chop the top part of the image off, so the bottom starts like yay. Yay. And glue that down, eyeballing it to the bottom of that page.
Barb says, winters here are, whoops, it's not letting me say, winters here are bitterly cold. Once a 5-year-old told me a secret and said not to tell anyone. I told her my lips were sealed. She responded, her lips were chapped.
That's funny. So I actually have been making digitals for quite a while, Call Me Glitter. So that's a question that is hours long.
Hard to answer.
Okay, so your second one, you're going to line it up so that the picture, the bottom of the picture, covers the last one that you did. So it's the same length, but you're going to chop it off at the length of the second waterfall bit. Okay. It will make sense. It will make sense soon, I assure you.
What, Kiki? You want to be fed?
Okay, ink that.
She says, Flo says, the pic Di created reminds me of Megan Fox. I have no idea who that is.
What? Okay, so when you put it down, it's the same image. Like it makes it look like it's the same image, but you've chopped it off, okay? Glue that one down.
Flo. She heard me ask the cat if she wanted to be fed.
Oh. Okay, glue that one down to the bottom of that second page. All right. Turn the next page and do the same thing. Line it up with the bottom. And you're going to cut it off at the bottom of the third page and the top of the third page.
Definitely don't make any crooked errors on that or you're going to be reprinting your stuff. Right? Have you ever had to do that?
You don't want to make too many mistakes. You can cover them up, but, you know, with fake jewelry and that sort of things, but it's quite easy. Once you know how to get that image to flow, it's quite easy. So when we put this down, see how it's still the same image?
Mm-hmm.
But 3 pages already.
It was beautifully warm here today too, Barb. And it was in the 10s and 20s a month ago.
Okay, and just keep doing that till you've got the whole image. So line the image up with the bottom.
Just keep cutting.
Just keep cutting, just keep cutting.
Megan Fox was in the first Transformers movie with Shia LaBeouf and Jennifer's body as a cannibal. What?
What?
I guess I don't know anything about that.
I don't think I've ever seen Jennifer's body, eaten or not eaten. Doesn't sound like a fun movie to watch or be in for me.
I'll be right back, Di.
Okay. Don't ask me any questions because I won't read them. Pam's still making food and making me hungry. Oops. A little bit long. Little bit long. Next. Still talking about food. You people need to go eat. After my live, of course. Can't have you leaving in the middle of my live. I know, right, Shay? Lately, all I see in my chat from you guys is talking about food or poo. Just bizarre. Don't ever see me talking about those sort of things. And the last one.
Still talking about ice cream.
No, they're just talking about food and I'm hungry. It's not fair.
Leah wants peanut butter waffles. Some are eating just the dough. They don't care if they're cooked. Only those who have liked the stream can have cookies. Mo's got your back.
Thanks, Mo. You're an awesome mod. So I'm almost done with this waterfall. I just got to figure out a way to hold it closed without ruining the whole image.
Flo's drooling and thinks it's embarrassing, and then and then Marianne says she can eat ice cream and watch you at the same time. And then now there's somebody talking about poo talk. Devin Rexar says, I didn't start the poo talk. I just talked about my dog. And then you all talked about poo. What?
That was last week's conversation. Pack of weirdos they are. All right, so the glue. Now the waterfall looks like one image, so it doesn't actually look like a waterfall until you turn the pages. Isn't that cool? Isn't it?
That is very cool.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so now I've got to figure out a closure that is not going to cover up this image. So I'm thinking that I might grab a filigree something. Filigree. Too big. No. Hold on. I think I've got it. I'll just dig through my filigrees here. No, that's not big enough. No. Need to think of something else. What about this?
Oh, I like that.
I think that would do. And then it needs to. Okay. Let's think this through.
What's your friend's name, Glitter?
Yes, go kidnap your friends. The more the merrier. Is this piece that I cut for the... All right, let's cut this an inch wide. Let's see if that's...
Casey says he finished page 2 side pockets. Now what? Is that the stuff you've been working on, the waterfall?
Yeah, now the waterfall, Casey. The pockets, we're going to come back to page 2 with pockets because I haven't really thought it through enough. Let's go down.
Marianne is asking if you have turquoise ribbon or some fiber.
I do, but I want this to be reasonably solid. So if I put this on the cardboard, I can also use some of these offcuts from the other pieces to cover it. Find them. I did say I was going to clean up this rubbish, but I didn't, did I? So, it's too low. I might need to... Let's think it through. Let's figure out how we're going to close it. So if I anchor it on this side, I'm still going to need... Still going to need a way to...
What if you had a magnet in the very back page and then the middle bit on the very front page? Would it be enough to hold all those pages down?
Well, I was thinking if I put a magnet on the back here so that this is anchored here,
Mm-hmm.
and then this, it's just too wide, that's all. And I haven't got a strong enough magnet to get through all of those pages. So,
Glitter says, how do you all throw your craft room back into shape? My mom will be here Friday. Glitter, my studios are a disaster. There's no such thing as throwing it back into shape for me.
I'm going to say that doesn't happen. That's what caravans and buses are for. Put them out there. We don't share our craft space with beds.
Empty Nest says, we use fairy dust. Call me Glitter. And Flo says, if I'm going to do it properly, I just have to accept that there are a million little things that have to be returned to their home. I think the key word there is if, right?
Okay. I'm just going to change it all again. Give me a moment. I need to find something in my little stash. Talk amongst yourselves.
Close the door and lock it. Put up a no trespassing sign, says Casey. Yeah, by Friday. I think I might be able to get it into some semblance of order if I wasn't working all day first, if it was me. I think it was just some 12 by 12s. I'll ask her when she gets back, or we can ask her when she gets back. And
I'm back.
you're back?
It's me.
Anne was asking what blue paper is that? I think it's just some 12 by 12 plain
It's
cardstock, right?
just aqua cardstock. It is. Does it have a name on it? It's called Pool, and it's a Kazaz brand. And it was given to me a long time ago. Gave me a whole heap of cardstock, so I wouldn't even know if Kazaz is still going. Okay, I need actually, this is nice. I'm going to use that.
Look at you, all color coordinated.
Going to use this.
Barbara says, I guess police tape across the door is not a solution.
What's not a solution? I missed that.
Oh, let me go back. Glitter said that she's got to get, I think it's Glitter said that she's got to get ready by Friday. Yeah. And everybody's offering their solutions. Casey's was close the door, unlock it, put up a no trespassing sign, and everybody said he had the correct answer. So now they're passing out cookies. Tell them the room is undergoing a remodel.
It's under construction. That's it.
Not me, Mo. I have my bedroom and 2 studios, and I still don't manage to stay in one room. Pretty sad.
All right, so I'm going to just use ribbon on this one. Because it's
that'll
not
be pretty.
going to cover up the image, I can tie it on the side. Not going to cover the image, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. So I've threaded that through the sleeve, the opening, and you've got your opening that goes onto the binding system. And I'm just going to put a bit of glue on here, but I'll keep it open so it doesn't glue shut.
Casey says he'll eat cookies, cooked or not, and Flo says that does save a lot of time if you just eat the dough. Yeah, me too, Glitter. I have to stop buying stuff so that I actually have somewhere to put it.
I hear that so many times every week. I'm not buying anything, then I buy something.
Yeah, I've been very naughty spending part of my tax return money on crafts, trying to support people's channels and stuff.
Good way to spend your money. Spend it on what makes you happy. All right.
Welcome back, Shay.
Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry for a moment so that my page does not glue together. And we come back and we're going to make it pretty later when we've finished all the construction part. So while that dries, we're going to start on page 4. And page 4 is going to be pretty simple because this is going to be pretty chunky. We don't want to take up too much room in that gusset. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a deep pocket on base 4.
I'm going to ignore that comment, Marianne. I wasn't blaming it on anyone. I just was supporting their channels and I get carried away.
Welcome back. All right, I need to let that dry. I need to keep it open, dry. Just dry.
Magic. It's magic.
Actually, I did make this. I'm going to use this. This is going to be, instead of the pocket, let's do this Z fold out. Not quite a Z fold, but
I'm not laughing at you, I promise.
sure. Sure.
Although
So
I do think I get a little bit of leeway since you keep calling me a live tart.
Well, I think we're just going to be the live tart gang. But
There
you're
you
the founding leader. So this is 8.5 by 12 inches, scored at 1/2 inch, and 6 and 6 and 7/8. So that you get this little fold out type looking thing. Just need a few more moments. So you're going to have this. So 1/2 inch score for your flap, an innie fold so that it looks like this. And when you open the page, it folds out. Okay.
Love you too, Marianne.
Inside we will pop a, need to do it in blue. Got to do it again because I need to do it in the blue. Remember, we run out of mushrooms. Somebody stole the mushroom.
Well, and you don't want to cut up your mushroom yet, right? Like, isn't that your precious mushroom?
I don't have any left. That's why we changed colours. Couldn't remember using it all. No question.
Glitter says she's trying to give everything a home. They're talking about storing craft supplies. And she says, but in my home.
Judy, you may leave now. You may leave. Nobody needs to know.
I had to read that a couple times.
Just rude. How big did I say it was?
That's because Di never sleeps.
Exactly right.
She's a bit like Marianne.
That's because all my favourite people go live at stupid o'clock.
Yeah, I know. Us, in the US here, we just can't help it. 14 and 15 hours difference.
Exactly. So if I want to hang out with all the cool peeps, I have to stay awake for it.
Oh, she called us cool peeps.
No, them, not you. You're the heart.
I don't know if that was sneaky, Leah. That was kind of like a grand entrance. I can totally hear Casey giggling right now in my head.
I know. Can you find my scoring tool, please?
I don't know. It's on your left.
So I scored at 1/2 inch. And then what was it scored at? What was the other bit?
Oh, Casey found it for you. He said it's right there.
Thank you, Casey. So helpful.
Oh, goodness. Anne says it's 2 a.m. where she is.
6 and
2
7, 8.
a.m. When is stupid time? Anytime you're too tired to create anything.
Stupid o'clock is when I should be sleeping, but I am not. That's not right. What did you do that for?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. We did it. It's supposed to be 7, not 6.
Yeah, Diane, you weren't supposed to do it that way.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
I think you're just taking advantage of the fact that I'm not making this Lapbook right now.
Okay, so we have a 12 by 8.5, 12 by 8.5. Is that right? 8.5. Yeah. And it is scored at half. And then 6 3/4 will do.
Just so you know, the pencil stuff it's not visible on camera. There you go. In case you were worried about it.
Alrighty.
Disregard the other score mark, right?
Exactly. This score mark here does not exist.
It's all in your imagination.
Doesn't exist. You can't see anything. You didn't see me make a mistake because I'm a professional.
I like that, Casey. You should only sleep when you're not inspired. I wish I could do that. Nope. I have to get my beauty sleep. Not that it does much good.
This is why I look like I look. Did that look good? What the heck in Heathcote did I do there?
I'm not really sure. It wasn't me, I promise. Imagination, Casey.
That ended up so crooked. Oh, we'll glue that later. Anyway, moving on. Going to put some beads on this ribbon as well, but
did you want to do that on the outside of the waterfall? Is your waterfall, is it open?
For goodness sake. Yes, maybe I do. Just tie it anywhere I like.
He said, made me think of SpongeBob. I must have missed whatever it was that
Anyway, that's what that will look like. Page 4, on the back of said page that I've just ripped as well. That is way too long, so take 1/8 of an inch off that. So it will be 12 by 8 and whatever 1/8 of an inch is off that.
3/8.
Yes, that.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? That was really, really bad, but something in porous is he. I don't remember the whole song. First time I ever watched SpongeBob was only about 10 years ago.
That's better. Let's ink it. And we're going to go back and finish off page waterfall.
Oh, that's right. Casey says, F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is anywhere and anytime at all. Okay, I have to go back and read Glitter's comment. Will you go back and read Diane my comment about finding? Oh yeah, I was in the middle of that, and then somebody said something, and I got off track. Glitter says she's was back when they were talking about organizing craft room. She said she's trying to give everything a home, but in her home, not in someone else's home.
I do have
that's right.
I do have a walkthrough on my page of my studio and how I try to organize things, and it doesn't always look like the walkthrough. That was just after a de-stash, so you can always go and have a look at that.
Yeah, I'm very jealous of your space. I shouldn't be. I have plenty of space myself. I just have to organize it. Casey's reciting the lyrics to SpongeBob's theme song. And so is Barbara.
That one and that one. Just getting the right fold because put a wrong crease in. Now you can't see it. Now you can't see it. All right, we are going to attach that to the left-hand side of base page 4 by the 1/2 inch flap.
Flo likes the duet being sung by Casey and Barbara. I would say kind of in silence since they're chatting it.
There's always good duets on this page. The best ones are the silent ones.
I knew you were going to say that. Is that why you said that, Flo?
Oh dear. So that's what this will look like, and once I put the paper on, you won't see that. So let's find a beautiful image to put on here.
So Mo was saying hi to Anne, who apparently is in Norway, and she wants to visit someday.
Oh, hi, who's she saying that to? Anne. Hi, Anne.
Anne Merritt. I think she came in a while back, yes.
Missed it. Sorry.
Diane did my homework for me. I'm not sure that's true, Glitter.
I'll be asking questions next week. There'll be a test. Not.
I don't even know what that means. I have a feeling Flo's making fun of one of us.
How rude.
Glitter is how old glitter is. Glitter is of the ages, right? It's been around forever. Just kidding, Carrie. Elizabeth's channel. Elizabeth.
ECR? Are you talking about ECR? Elizabeth Costa Rogers? I just did a drive-by on her channel to say hi and got to go, I'm going live. And a couple came over from Elizabeth's channel,
Very cool.
including Elizabeth.
Did I see Elizabeth in here a lot earlier before I came on? Is that?
Yeah, yep, she was here. Thank you very much, Elizabeth, if you're still here. Oh, I'm going to put her on there, and I'm going to put a little pocket on the bottom. And I think it might be, could be.
Tromsø North in Norway. So Anne lives not so far away from Tromsø North in Norway. So Casey and Glitter are about the same age. They're talking about how old they are. Yes. They're in their mid 30s. That's about when I decided to go back to school. And I made myself crazy.
My kids, see, I could be their mum. All right, pocket. Just want a small pocket. And I think it might be, I might put a...
Barbara. She says, Glitter, what a coinky dink. I'm 35 too. And then says, liar, liar, pants on fire.
Just once I'd like to see it live, pants catch fire. All right, I'm going to make it out of this doily.
Well, my brother lit his pants on fire once, but it wasn't from lying. It was from being foolish. Are those dyed, or did those come that color?
No, I dyed them brown.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. I dyed them. And I'm going to put a little bit of blue.
Children disintegrated in the store? What? Back again.
I know.
Flo says, how did we end up with all these children? Oh,
paper too. The paper and the doilies came out perfect.
Should be 11 a.m. where Diane is, Shay.
It is, yep, 11:14.
Marianne says it's the internet. You can be any age you want. And what? What disintegrated in the grocery store, Judy? I don't understand. Oh, is she talking about something? Yeah, she says when they disintegrated in the grocery store, dye wasn't that enough? And I'm not sure. I must have lost track.
My pants did because I lifted
up.
Oh, that's
right. I remember that story.
I lifted up a battery for kids, and I didn't realize the battery acid had poured down the front of me, and my pants disintegrated in the supermarket.
I forgot about that.
My goodness. I'm going to make that a little smaller.
Yeah, she did get a perfect match on that dye job, didn't she? So Di told a story, what was this, like a week ago, about walking through the grocery store after spilling battery acid on her pants. And as she was walking through the store, her pants disintegrated as she was walking.
Yeah.
And
Didn't realise it was falling over me, so I hid behind a box of cornflakes, and the guy on the cash register wanted to scan, and I wasn't handing it over. I'm going to be arrested for stealing.
my dad's pants, he had holes in his pants too from battery acid. he was always working on something or other. And Barb says she says, okay, I'll tell the truth. I'm 35 plus shipping and handling.
And I'm 35 with another 25 of experiencing being at 35.
Oh, come on, people. No more honking. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Somebody going crazy in front of my house.
Move along, move along.
That's right. Keep driving. Oh, we like you too, Glitter.
That's a cute pocket.
Oh, good. I'm glad you couldn't hear them. Sometimes my phone picks up noise and sometimes it doesn't. And I happen to be on my phone right now. So.
Okay, and something else needs a little something.
These aren't the droids you're looking for, right, Casey? Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh, speaking of things happening in front of my house, I was sitting in the living room one day and this truck drives by and I hear tires screech and a crash and I was like, "Oh my goodness, what the heck happened?" And I go outside and um and I asked if they were okay. Their car was all busted up in the front and there was no other car and I was like, "What happened? What did you hit?" And they said that they hit a moose right in front of my house.
A moose. Well, that's not
Yeah.
something you do every day.
No, it went off up into the neighborhood afterwards, so they reported it to make sure that um the police would follow up and make sure that the moose was either A, not hurt, or B, taken care of humanely. Um but yeah, it kind of destroyed the front of his giant pickup. These are not the scraps you're looking for, Diane.
No, they weren't. But they'll do.
Yeah, it was not awesome, but they're huge animals. They're absolutely huge. Lisa! Hello, Lisa the wolf. Sneaking a peek at the stream while my kid is taking a trip to the bathroom. It's bedtime, and I'm not supposed to be on screens per our family agreement.
We love a rebel here. We love a rebel.
I'll come back when she's asleep if you are still here.
All right. Thanks for popping in illegally.
Drive by lurking.
Filigree. And then we need a gem. We need a gem.
Yeah, you do.
Gem. Let me find a gem. I need a gem.
So if you're still here, Lisa, that kit is from Diane's digitals that she makes. And she hasn't released this one yet, but when did you say you were going to release it?
Some of the pages are released on the turquoise on Ko-fi, the first kit.
Okay.
But I'm using both the first and second in this at the moment.
Hi, C. Hibbs. I don't know who that is, but hello and welcome. I'm Jen. I'm in the background.
Call me, no.
They were responding to Call Me Glitter.
Is this the friend? Is this the friend that she kidnapped to come over?
I'm wondering.
Could be. Now, do I want a oval gem or a round gem?
Glitter says, "Will you send me a moose in a little envelope, please?"
That'll be, can you make me a moose kit, please?
If I could get close enough to take a picture of a moose, I might not make it out alive.
I like that one. I like that.
I do too.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
A moose hit
So
my
these are
parents'
my
car.
little faux gems that I made out of the little plastic gems you get on sheets, and I glued them to paper and I stickled around them and cut them out so they look a little bit rougher and
More organic or something.
yeah, basically.
So Dawn Marie said a moose hit her parents' car and its head came through the windshield and ended up lip to lip with her mom.
Did she kiss it?
That would have been funny. Oh.
All right. So there is my little cluster on pocket. So that's actually a pocket. It's not, glue's not dry yet. So then this opens out and this opens out. We're going to put pockets right across these 3 pages. So that will be page 4. So let's put some pockets on. So in order to put pockets on, we need to first cover the pages, but we don't need to cover them all the way down.
Oh, thanks for putting that in there, Judy. Judy put your shop in the...
Thanks, Judy. There's the pages. Okay. So
Casey's doing movie trivia. Lisa, I give you a timeout. My timeout days are now, well, they're not over, they're on hold until such time as my son ends up having grandkids for me, which I'm not in any hurry for. He's still a youngster.
grandkids are awesome. Hello.
Oh, yes. I'm just not ready to be a grandma. I'm not even 50. I pushed the engine into the road and totaled the car. Not sure if they kissed, but she said it was the worst breath she has ever smelled.
I would have kissed it. And
Shay loves
screamed.
your creation.
Thank you, Shay.
Oh, you can go back, Shay, if you really want to, and you can follow along. This is, I think, the third
there's
episode.
4 videos. The first one was just showing you what you needed, and then there's 3 construction videos of the pages.
Glitter. My son is 23. But believe me, I'm plenty old enough to have kids.
My youngest is 36, so let's add some color. Let's just add some color, shall we?
Color. I love that. Orange with that.
So these papers are not mine. These belong to Heather and Yon. It's her. I can't remember what the name of it, but I will link it down below at the end of this. So these are her pages. So I think we will add some color.
Those colors go well. They accent your turquoise boho kit really well. I knew Casey was going to say something.
So yeah, Heather and Yon is the name of it's DJ at Heather and Yon, and she makes her own digitals too. And when I saw these ones, I went, they're going to go well with my boho kit. So it'll save me making some backgrounds. Thank you very much.
These, I think, would even go well with the papers Casey's using on his Lapbook.
Yes.
They would partner well with those.
I can't see properly tonight. What is going on? Going blind. That will make the interesting slide. So she's got 2 tones of these papers in the kit when you buy it. I'll just show you what they look like. So some of them are more muted. Some of them are really bright. And the brightness of in real life, you can't see on here. This is almost a hot pink.
Oh, it looks very orange on StreamYard.
Yeah.
I love that page.
The pages are just gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Very beautiful.
But there's a muted set and a brighter set that you get in the kit. So
I don't know Heather and Jan. I'm going to have to go check that out.
Oh, she makes some lovely stuff. Lovely lady. Lovely lady. She does lives as well as, and she has a free kit that she puts out every month, and then she spends the month making that kit. So, as well as other stuff.
Casey is OMGing with all the exclamation points.
That's a lot of exclamation points, Casey.
He says his YouTube keeps cutting out.
Let's cut these. Let's cut them and put our pockets in. And the beauty about digitals, for those who are still not on board with digital papers, is you don't have to choose a side like you do with a lot of physical paper packs. You can print that print as many times as you like. I love it. I just love digital.
But what if you flipped that upside down?
This one?
Yeah.
No, because I want to. Because well, I can turn this one upside down. That's not a problem.
I was just curious what they look like beside each other.
Because I'm going to put a pocket on the bottom.
Oh, you don't want to cover up the prettiness. Yeah, I can see that.
Don't want to cover the pocket.
Yep, definitely, Casey. Definitely. Oh, Crafty Visage is here.
Hello.
I forget what your first name is.
Crafty Visage is Dawn with an E.
Dawn. That's right.
Hi, Dawn.
Too many new people's names to remember. I have to be reminded.
I have a little book of cheat sheet with everybody's.
Oh, sheesh. I should probably do the same thing.
Yeah. Have my little cheat sheet so that I don't forget people's names. And look, I need another piece of paper. Sometimes it's in another room and they say hello to me and I've got to run to the other room to get my little piece of paper so I can say hello in their right name.
I am the voice in the heavens, apparently.
Yes,
it's Jen from Jen Katie Fiddly Bits. I'm just helping Diane out with chat tonight. Diane figured she could count on who she calls the live chart all the time.
I have expectations. I have these expectations.
Oh, Linda Gorman came in. Hi, Linda.
Yeah.
I missed it as
Welcome,
well,
welcome.
Flo. Thank you. Casey says, Jen, I think you've been misidentified as an angel, lol. And Crafty Visage says, lol, oh heavens.
Do you have pronouns? Too funny. Too funny. Camera seems to have moved again. Has a life of its own.
Oh yeah, I can see more of your bottles in the distance than I could before.
Goodness gracious me.
Yeah, I'm not super happy with my camera arm yet. I've tried 2 different camera arms and neither one has made me very happy.
Well,
The second
mine's a
one is better,
solid
but it's not
one.
long enough and it's
Mine's
frustrating.
a solid one that is supposed to go. It's my ring light is my camera arm, so I've got the 10-inch ring light on and it's screwed into the shelves above me, and it has my webcam gaffer taped to it because it wouldn't fit. And for some reason, in the last week or so, it's decided that it wants to sag, and I don't understand why it's sagging because I've screwed it into a piece of wood. My husband put a hole, drilled a hole in the wood for the arm of the ring light to go into, and glued it in there, and then we've screwed that block of wood to
Sorry.
the shelving,
Being
but it's
naughty.
sagging. Casey being naughty.
I'm not even sure I understand, but it's okay. It could
I
be that
love
I'm
how
tired.
I love how innocent you are.
Linda G and I are running the YouTube streets together tonight, says Crafty Visage. Dawn.
Are they being live tarts too?
Well, at least live lurkers. Who knows? They're doing a virtual event this weekend, and it's a meet and greet week. It's cool.
No.
I am going out to lunch with a friend this Saturday.
Everyone's having fun.
Hi, Barbie. I wonder if that's
Barbie. Is that Barbie 3 or another Barbie?
it just says Barbie. I'm not entirely sure that's somebody I've seen before. I'm not entirely sure it's not a bot. And if you aren't, I apologize. I just don't know you. It just says, have you taken advantage of Joanne's going out of business? And I was like, it's just an odd question.
As far as I can see, Joanne's sale prices are not very cheap anyway.
Yeah, they've marked things up in order to mark them down again, and I haven't bothered to go in there because not much is on sale. And yeah. Oh, good. She's not a bot. Yay! Hi, Barbie.
Welcome, Barbie, not bot.
Barbie, not bot. Oh, that just reminds me of so and so no pants. And I don't know where that comes from, but anyway.
Who's got no pants?
I guess would it be Diane no pants in this case because, her pants disintegrated when she was in the store.
I was going to say, I've got pants on. What are you talking about?
Good night, Flo.
Good night, Miss Flo.
Lisa says the liquidation sales are worse than the normal sales. Yeah, sometimes that happens.
And we want it to be 3 inches or 4 inches. Go.
Lisa said she. Sorry, you first.
You're right. I'm just talking to
Lisa said she still did a round of buying her favorite things just as a goodbye Joanne's ritual. That's very cute.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Welcome in, Erin.
Hi, Erin. Four inches. So I'm putting 4-inch pockets on the bottom of all of these pages. Just measure them to the size of your page and 4 inches deep. Time is 11:37. Just about done, I think. Finish these pockets up. Check out our waterfall and we will be done. Sorry about that gap. That gap screams homemade. And I can't cut for shit. Okay, so that page that we made, Dawn Marie, the page that we made on the back of that, on the
back side of the waterfall.
Correct. On the back side of the waterfall, we made this flippy outy page, and I've just covered the back with paper, and now I'm putting 4-inch pockets on the bottom of all 3 pages. Okay. I've lost my pocket. There it is. Stop looking. That's not the right Bible.
You magically switched glues. Lisa.
My magical friend. This is my magical friend. Yeah.
Diane likes to tease me about being a live tart because I don't do a lot of videos on my own channel. I just join other people's when I have time. I don't always have time, but and so she sent me the link tonight, asked me to come in and help her read chat. So yes, I'm Jen. My channel is Jen Kitty Fiddly Bits. Don't have much out there, but happy to help Di out when she needs it.
Yay. So how come my 4 inches here is not 4 inches here? Because I didn't measure it properly, did I?
I'm going to just close my mouth. I'm not going to say anything.
Insert swear word here. For sake. And that's not big enough, so I'm going to have to cut them again. This is why I run out of paper, people. This is why. because I
Oh,
got
thanks,
these wrong.
Judy.
One day I won't cut things wrong.
Oh, is Glitter leaving? I missed it.
What is a writing board?
Oh,
Okay.
Glitter's gonna go.
Writing
She'll
board?
see us soon. Made my first
A
writing board
writing
for my
board.
journal.
Sorry.
Chat
No?
went by really fast. Sorry, I just missed it is all.
What is a writing board? So a writing board is a piece of hard cardstock, like a thick board cardstock, that you use to write in pages in a journal that have got lots of ephemera or decorations that make the page lumpy. So you can slide the hardboard underneath it to write on your pages.
The other Di says hi, Di.
Hi, other Di. Oh, that's my cousin Warren.
I know.
And his wife is Di. Oh my goodness. We are cutting these again because I measured wrong. Surprise, surprise.
What's a creation day without a little bit of chaos?
That's it.
Night, Glitter.
Always chaos here.
Helps navigate the lumpy bits, yeah. Do I need a hardboard to help navigate my lumpy bits?
Maybe. All right. Now that we've cut them right this time, just quickly ink them, get them stuck in, and then we can go back and have a look at our waterfall. And then we're going to get off here.
She's cutting down 12 by 12 cardstock down into the size she needs, Warren.
Yeah, to make pockets.
These pockets are 4 inches tall. Warren's talking you guys up.
Free advertisement. That's what relatives are for. Okay.
What? Behave. What am I doing? So Barbie,
Yes, yep. So this is Distress Ink in the colour Vintage Photo, and I'm using a blending brush to go around the edges just to give it a grungy, aged look.
So Carrie, somebody said that the other day, and I looked it up. There's no indication that Michael's is having any issues.
Yeah, I think that's a one of those Chinese.
Yeah, they're just panic spreading rumors, I think.
I might put another belly band on this page here.
Do you put the pattern paper behind everything and then put the belly band on, or because you've got notes on there?
Yep. Bet you none of these. Oh, look, there's one.
Oh, nice.
Am I going to be the right size? They are. Okay. the fraction off there. And same as before, this is just the construction of the pages. We will come back and decorate later, at a later date.
Do you add a lot of dimension to your decorating? Because I know I would have trouble.
I do on the outside of the page. So like this will get a lot of decoration because when it's put into the binding, I've got a 1/4 inch gusset between that page. So it gives you enough room to do a lot of 3-dimensional work on the outsides of these. So, and you can also, if you want to keep the outside flat so it doesn't interfere with, you put a gusset on the flaps so that the dimension is on the inside of the pages, if you get what I mean. I'll show you on another page in a minute. Finish this one.
If how much money I spend at Hobby Lobby is any indication as to whether it's going out of business, I would say it's never going out of business.
One day business, especially the craft industry, will realise that people will buy more if the price is good. Quantity, you know. I know that I'm going to buy a set of stamps. $50 is out of my budget for a set of stamps, so I'm not going to buy it. But if they put it down to $30, other people I might buy 2 sets because, you know.
I was just going to say the same thing.
It's just the way the thrifty mind works. You've got to get value for money. And I know that their product is a good quality and all that sort of stuff, but it's still out of a lot of people's budgets to buy.
Yeah. So Mo says that you have a playlist for everything you've demonstrated so far with the Lapbook. Are those videos in a single playlist?
They are.
Cool.
Yes, they are.
Oh, I think it was just an example, Shay, but I don't know. She said, "Oh wow, $50."
Yeah, look, some of most of Tim Holt's stamps over here in Australia are $49.95.
Oh, and that equates to, I think, about the same price here.
Yeah.
If I recall, because they're like 28 or something like that.
I'm going to use one of the
31.65 is the US dollar. That's how much $49.95 is in Australian dollars.
And $50 is a lot out of one budget, you know, to buy
Absolutely.
one. So I'm looking for
stomach.
belly band. Yeah.
Oh, how exciting, Erin. What brand did you get? She bought an EcoTank printer.
Oh, yay, well done. You won't regret it. It'll pay for itself in the first couple of weeks.
I have an EcoTank printer. I don't know who I was talking to the other day, but I bought a Canon. I don't know whether it's a Pixma or whatever, but anyway, a Megatank. And I loved the idea, and I like how it prints like regular things. But I hate how it prints these beautiful digitals. And so I think it's just because my printer's got some funky firmware in it or something. And I haven't been able to find any updated drivers that allow it to do that. But I have my Epson, and I absolutely love how my Epson
I like
prints.
the Epson.
And that's
And it's
the
paper
prints that I
choice.
sell are on that.
Yeah.
So we got a couple people leaving, I think.
Okay.
Let's
We're not
see
going to be
here.
much longer on here anyway. I'm just going to choose a belly band for here.
Dawn is leaving. She says she's got to rest.
Okay. Bye. Yeah, she's had a big day.
It'll be exciting, Erin, printing at will. You too, Dawn. Good night.
I think I like her on there. Okay.
Now, is that a pre-built bookmark type
Yeah, so this
setup?
is one from the bookmarks. And I've just
And you've
pre-glittered,
blinged it up.
put some bling on it, and I've backed it onto some craft cardstock to give it some heft. And I'm just going to center that as best I can.
Night, Marianne.
Good night, Marianne. See you tomorrow.
I should be able to get into chat tomorrow with you guys.
Marianne will be live tomorrow with me, making marbled paper. All right, so we have belly band, pocket, pocket, pocket. We will decorate these later. That's the front. This one's still got to be decorated. So this is our waterfall. Okay, still to be finished. So construction on pages 3 and 4 is done. This is motoring along very nicely. As I said, when we've finished all 8 pages, we'll come back and we'll do the decorating. I will probably, through the week, glitter a lot of these images that are already on here. You know how I like my glitter. Bye, Warren. Thanks for popping in. Bye, Di. So yeah, this is. So we have 2, 3, 4 pages done. So here's page 1, page 2, with all the thingy flippies and stuff. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they will go into our binding. So the reason why I haven't put these into the binding yet is because we only have a 1/4 inch gusset. So this one might be too chunky to go up against page whatever, this page here. So I might make the next one flat on this side, on the front side, and so on and so forth. Because this side's flat, I could turn it over and that could go there. Okay, this is the reason why I don't put them in the book until I'm finished. Then we can sort them to see which ones will fit better. Alrighty. So I hope you come back and check it out if you want to play along with us, catch up. Thank you very much for popping in. Thanks, Jen, for stepping in for me again.
Not a problem. I was glad to help you out.
I know, Casey. How good we're going today. 2.5 pages.
Beautiful work.
Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Come back and leave a comment if you have any questions. I will answer any questions. Tomorrow night is Use It, Make It, or Lose It. Same time, same back channel. And we have Marianne from Happy Paper People. And she's going to show us how to make marbled paper with shaving cream and acrylic paint and nail polish and alcohol ink. There is a list of stuff on the promo if you want to play along. And I will see you then.
Night, everybody.
Yes, stop asking questions, Casey. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.